There, so this is the part 2 for the granny square series that I'm making, and I'm also doing this series on the black app. So if you want to check that out, you can check my account on the black app. It's already there in my link tree. So today is the day for the Yumna square, which is this one. This is the Yumna square, and guys, I really can't understand the crochet symbol, so that's why I'm gonna refer here on the booklet. I also did the first one and shoot this one for my black app account, so I'm gonna shoot this one here so that my viewers or like anyone who wants to see the pattern for this one can follow my tutorials here. So in the booklet, guys, if you bought this card deck, you can see the page here where you can find the exact same pattern on the booklet. So for this one, it's page 65. Wait, let me just find it here. So it's this one, and it's page 65. So let me start. So for the first row of these granny squares, we're gonna use the main color for the whole granny square, which is this skin tone color. So first you have to do a magic circle. So this is how I make my magic circle. I hold the tail in my pinky and then just wrap it like that. So this is how I do my granny square. I mean my magic circle, guys. And then insert my hook and then get that thread, the second one, and then just release it and chain one. And then I'm gonna do the first row, which is the 8 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm just gonna pull this end tail. Just pull it until it closed. So this is the end of our first row. And the second row will be, wait, let me just slip stitch these so we can close the magic circle or like our first row. So this is the first row, guys. And then for the second row, we have to do like this one. So single crochet and then chain 3 and then single crochet, then chain 3. So you just have to repeat single crochet, chain 3, and then single crochet on the next stitch. So just repeat that, and I'm gonna go back with you guys when I'm done with this second row. And then to join this one, you have to slip stitch on the first essay that you made. So that will be the end of our second row. And for the third row, guys, this is the time that we're going to change our color. So cut this one and then take your second color, and this is my second color, the blush old rose color. This is the part that we're gonna use this, so it's this one. So for the row 3, guys, you have to insert your second color in the chain space here and then just chain 5, 2, 4, 5. And then for the next one is you have to do a bubble stitch, which is like a decrease, but it's called bubble because it's not only for 2 stitches, or like it's not a really decrease. So what you have to do is make 3 DC bubble stitch. It was like this. You don't have to finish off the DC part to make this one, and then it was like that. You have to have a total of 4 loop on your hooks, and then just insert your hook and then yarn over and then pull through, and then just chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then slip stitch on the next chain, and then just chain 5 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then do the 3 DC bubble again. So guys, you have to have a 4 loop on your hooks, and then like yarn over, pull through, and then chain 5 again. So you're gonna repeat that all throughout our chain spaces. And I'm gonna go back once I'm done with this one, or like I'm on my last chain space. I'm gonna go back. So I'm on the last row, and this is how I do it. Chain 5, and then the 3 DC bubble, no, 3 DC bubble, and then chain 5, 2, 4, 5, and then just slip stitch here. So that is done. And for the round 4, you're going to use your third color. For me, that is the midnight blue color. So there. To start your round 4, for the round 4, guys, you're gonna use your third color, and for me, I'm gonna use the midnight blue color. So to start, you have to start your round 4 in any chain space before the bubble, like right before this one. So I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna insert my color of choosing, and then chain 1, and then just make a single crochet, and then half double crochet and 1 DC, and that is all throughout on this chain space. And then for the next one is you have 2 chain 4, 1 2 3 4, and then make a picot style. So you have to insert your hook right here. I don't think you can really see that, but it is the front part of the previous DC. So just make a slip stitch, and then you have to do double crochet here, DC, I mean half double crochet, and then single crochet. And then for this part, front treble crochet, so 2 loop, you have to like round it, so you have 3 loops on your hook, and then just insert your hook, pull through, and then pull through, and pull through. So that's how you do it. And then just make a single crochet, half double crochet, and then DC. I'm so sorry about my yarn. And then just chain 4 again and make a picot stitch. So basically you're just gonna repeat that, and for this side all you have to do is double crochet, half double crochet, and then single crochet, and then the front treble, and you have to loop it here, front post treble. So pull through, pull through, pull through, and that's how you make this part here. So I'm gonna go back once I'm done with this part, and we'll show you how to make the next row. I'm on the last part here, which is I'm gonna do a DC, half double crochet, and SC, and then the front post treble. And to join that part, all you need to do is slip stitch in the SC on the first SC that we made, and then just cut your yarn like that. So that is our flower part, or the 3D part of our granny square. And if this is keep on losing, just pull again the starting like tail that we did. And now for the body part, or like the 5th row. So you're gonna take your main color, or your first color, and then just insert that one to the 3 DC bubble that we did, which is here, as you can see. Wait, it's here. Just insert there, and then chain 1, and then make a single crochet, chain 3, then single crochet on the next 3 DC bubble. So you're just gonna repeat that. So chain 3, single crochet on the top of the 3 DC bubble, and then chain 3 again. So we're just gonna repeat that all throughout, which is there. Wait, I think I'm in the wrong one. There. So just repeat that, and I'm gonna go back once I'm almost done. So this is the last chain 3, 1 2 3, and then just slip stitch on the first SC that we did. So you don't have to cut your yarn from here, because this will be the main body, which is this part here. So let's start making this one. And for this one, all you have to do is chain 3, 1 2 3, and then just make 2 double crochet, because the chain 3 will consider as our first double crochet, and then just chain 2 here, then 3 DC, 3 DC on this first, chain 3, and then just make a 4 DC on the second 3 chains. So basically in between the corners you're gonna do 4 double crochet, and then for the corner what you're gonna do is 3 DC, 2 chain, and then 3 DC. So I'm gonna go back once I'm done with this row. I'm on the last 4 DC here. So you have to slip stitch in the 3rd chain, and then to do your next to do the next part, all you have to do is just do a double crochet on all the double crochet that we did on the previous row, and when you got into a corner, just do a 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and then just do a regular double crochet all throughout the double crochets that we did on the previous row until we get into the part of the corner part. So for the corner part, you have to do 2 double crochet, then chain 2, 2 double crochet, and then just double crochet on the middle double crochet part until you get into the corner and repeat this pattern here. So I'm gonna go back once I'm done with this corner here, or like this row. So here I'm on the last part here. So just double crochet all through this double crochet stitches on the previous row. So just like this. So that is, then just slip stitch on the chain 3 on the third chain that we made earlier. So it's like that. So now we're on the last row of this pattern. It's just basically the same from the previous one, and the corner will only increase to just like the previous row, which is double crochet on all the stitches here, and then just double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and then just do double crochet on all the stitches here until we get into the corner. So basically it's like basically the same as the previous one. It's just that it's a lot more stitches now than the previous row. So just double crochet like this, and then for the corner you have to do double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and just repeat that all throughout the remaining stitches that we have. And I'm gonna go back once I'm done to show you how I weave and lock this part here. So I'm almost done with this row, so I'm just gonna finish this one, and instead of doing a slip stitch there, I'm gonna cut my yarn like this, because this one will join this part here. Also you can like do a what do you call that, we can already weave our end. So wait, and here is the final product, guys, and hope you enjoy this, and kindly comment down below on what I can improve for these tutorials on my next tutorials, and hope you enjoy this. And bye bye everyone, thank you for watching. What we're gonna do is insert this yarn here, and then just remove the hook, and then get into this part, to these 2 rows here, which is the the third chain on the first 3 chains that we did, and then just insert my hook here in the middle like that one, then insert like that, and just pull until I remove the first one, and then just insert my needle in the middle like that. So now I can just then go back here. Sometimes I need this extra step so it secure everything, or maybe, or you can also like with there from there, and then just insert it here again, so you can see it's not that bulky here, and then just continue on weaving. So I'm gonna go back once I'm done weaving, guys, and I'm gonna clean this also, so you'll see once I'm done. And here is the final product, guys, and hope you enjoy this, and kindly comment down below on what I can improve for these tutorials on my next tutorials, and hope you enjoy this. And bye bye everyone, thank you for watching.